Hi everyone. Today we'll be doing the topic types of fractions. This is the topic of exercise 5.3. Now there are basically three types of fractions. First is proper, second is improper, and the third is mixed fraction. In the proper fraction, numerator is going to be the less than denominator. Okay, if you are going to see that the numerator, now you all know that the upper one in the fraction is the numerator and this is going to be the denominator. So if your numerator is less than denominator, that is going to be called as the proper fraction. Next, improper fraction. Improper means whatever is opposite of proper. In proper, numerator is less than. In improper, numerator is greater than the denominator. That means the upper number is going to be greater than the lower number. Now 5 is greater than 2. That means this is going to be improper fraction. 9 is in the numerator, which is greater than 7. So that means this is going to be improper fraction. Right? Now the third type of fraction is the mixed fraction. Mixed fraction is the combination of the whole number and proper fraction. Now what is the meaning of this line? Let us see this with an example. I am having this fraction 1 upon 3. Now this 1 here is the whole number. In this fraction, 4 is there. This 4 is the whole number. The number which is written separately in the middle of the numerator and the denominator, this number is the whole number. And proper fraction, that means my numerator has to be less than the denominator in this fraction. 1 upon 3, 2 upon 5. I can take here 7 upon 3 upon 5. You can see 7 is the whole number. 3 upon 5 is the proper fraction. Why? Because 3 is less than the denominator, which is 5. So this is going to be the mixed fraction. Right? Now on the basis of this, we are having question in the exercise. You have to classify. Question number 1 of exercise 5.3. Classify the following into proper, improper and mixed fraction. Now what is proper? Proper means just make sure numerator is less than the denominator. Wherever you are going to see that the numerator is less than denominator, that is proper. If numerator is greater, that means you are going to write improper. And where you are going to find three numbers, whole number and a proper fraction, that is going to be the mixed fraction. Now let's do the parts. 4 upon 8, proper because 4 is in the numerator and this is less than 8. 9 1 upon 2, whole number and proper fraction. That means it is going to be a mixed fraction because this is a combination. Again 7 5 upon 6, mixed fraction. 12 upon 16. Now 12 is less than 16 and numerator is less than denominator. That means it will be a proper fraction. Just make sure that you remember this much. Proper means numerator less than denominator. Improper means numerator greater than denominator. Just learn this and you will be able to know it. 10 upon 2. 10 is greater than 2. That means improper. 1 upon 3, proper. 13 upon 11. 13 is greater than 11. That means improper. Numerator is greater here. Numerator is greater than 4. That means improper. 15 9 upon 10. Mixed fraction. 25 upon 62. 25 is less than 62. That means it is going to be a proper fraction. Right? Now next topic is conversion of mixed fraction into improper fraction. Now what the question is, like I am having any mixed fraction. For example, we are doing example number 5. I am having a mixed fraction. What is mixed fraction? Combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. Now I have to convert this into improper fraction. I have to convert this into improper fraction. Now how I am going to convert it? See. What is in the denominator? 2. So I am going to write 2 as it is in the denominator. Now what I am going to do is I am going to multiply 2 and 5. These two numbers I am going to multiply. So 2 into 5. And whatever will come, I am going to add in that 1. So it will be plus 1. So this will come 2 5s are 10. 10 plus 1, 11 upon 2. This is 10 plus 1 upon 2. And this will become 11 upon 2. So you just have to do one thing. Multiply these two and then add the numerator. Right? 7 3 upon 9. What you are going to do? Multiply these two and then add in that 3. 9 7s are 63. 63 plus 3, 66. And the denominator will remain same. So this is going to be your improper fraction. You can see that your numerator is greater than the denominator. Okay, that's how you are going to do example number 5, and on the basis of this example we are having the next question. Now question number 2 of exercise 5.3. Convert the following mixed fractions into improper fraction. First part is 2 1 upon 5. What we are going to do in this is 2 1 upon 5. Now denominator will remain as it is because here denominator is 5, so I am going to place here 5. Now I am going to multiply these two. What is 5 into 2? You have to show by writing like this. 5 2s are 10. 10 plus 1. Whatever is going to be in the numerator, you are going to add it. And these two you are going to multiply. Now what is 5 2s are 10. 10 plus 1 upon 5. What is 10 plus 1? 11 upon 5. This is your answer. Next, let's do B part. You try by yourself. Let me do C part for you. C part is 5 6 upon 11. Now denominator will be as it is. Now what you are going to do? Multiply 11 and 5. 11 into 5. And whatever is the numerator, add it. Plus 6. 55 plus 6 upon 11. Answer is 61 upon 11. And this is your improper fraction. Okay, let's move to D part. D part again tried by yourself. I will be doing E part. E part is 12 3 upon 5. 12 3 upon 5. So what you are going to do here is multiply these two. Denominator will remain 5. Whatever is the denominator, that has to be same. That has to be kept same. Now 5 will be multiplied by 12. So 12 into 5. And you are going to add in it 3. 12 5s are 60 plus 3 upon 5. Answer is 63 upon 5. And this is your improper fraction. Okay. So this was your question number 2. Now let's move to the next example. Next topic is conversion of improper to mixed fractions. Now how you are going to write all these questions? Why I am doing like this is I am explaining you one concept, and on the basis of that I am doing one question side by side from the exercise. So if I am explaining you this part, on the basis of this part there is the question in your exercise 5.3. I am doing that question simultaneously. Similarly on the topic of this same, we are having question number 2 in the exercise, so I am doing that question. Now the next is conversion of improper to mixed fraction. Now on the basis of this, which is an example in your book, I am explaining you the example, and on the basis of this example we will be doing question number 3 after this. Let's first understand here. Now this 5 upon 2, just have to look at here that this is which type of fraction. 5 upon 2, numerator, and this is denominator. Now numerator is greater than the denominator, so this is going to be your improper fraction. But you have to convert this improper fraction into mixed fraction. Now how you are going to convert? First of all, you are going to simply divide it the way you are dividing 5 upon 2. And you have to show the division. Question example number 6 is 5 upon 2. Now what you are going to do here is simply you have to don't do this in the rough. You have to show the division in the fair only. 2 2s are 4, and this will come. Okay. Now this 2 is your quotient. This one is your remainder, and this 2 is your divisor. Okay, so now how you are going to write this fraction into mixed fraction? Look, in mixed fraction the sequence is, you know how we are writing the mixed fraction? Combination and then the improper fractions, like this. We are writing like this, right? Now see here you are going to write in the whole number, you are going to write the quotient. In the numerator you are going to write the remainder, and in the denominator you are going to write the divisor. So this is the sequence. Now the quotient is, instead of quotient you will be writing the quotient 2, remainder in the numerator. Now you are going to fill this part. Remainder is 1, divisor is 2. So the answer is 2 1 upon 2. This is your mixed fraction. Just make sure that you are going to learn this quotient, remainder, divisor, and you have to move like this from here to here. Quotient, remainder, divisor, and here you have to fill quotient, remainder, divisor. Okay, so this was the easiest one. Now let's move to question number 3 of this exercise. Convert the following improper fractions into mixed fractions. Now we are having 6 upon 5. Let's divide 6 upon 5 the way we are doing it. 6 5. 5 ones are 5, remainder is 1. Now how we are writing mixed fractions? Like this. q r upon d, right? So what you're going to do, just keep this in your mind. You don't have to write anywhere, you just have to keep it in your mind. And instead of this is the quotient, write instead of quotient 1. What is the remainder? 1 upon divisor. What is the divisor? 5. This is your mixed fraction. Don't write this, just write 6 upon 5 equals to this and show this division. That's how you are going to do question number 3. See the way I have done. I have written the fraction, I have written the mixed fraction here, and I have shown in this side how we have done division. Next, 11 upon 7. Now how you are going to do 11 upon 7? Let's divide 11 and 7. 7 ones are 7, remainder is 4. How you are going to write? It is q r upon d. Now what is the quotient? 1, 4 upon 7. See, denominator will always remain same. Okay, this quotient is going to be a whole number, remainder is going to come in the numerator. Next, C part, D part and E part try to do by yourself. I can explain you E part. Now E part is 37 upon 5. Let's divide it. 37, 5. 5 sevens are 35. So that's how we have done the division of 37 upon 5. Now how you are going to write this in the mixed fraction? Denominator is 5, I am going to write here 5 only. This remainder is going to come in the numerator, so I am going to write here 2, and this quotient will come here 7 2 upon 5. This is your answer. Okay, that's how you are going to do question number 3. Now let's move to the next topic. All these are very basic concepts. Next is the topic like and unlike fractions. Now like means same. When the denominators are going to be same of different fractions. Now this is one fraction, second fraction and third fraction. And you can see one similarity that in all of these denominators are same. Here 5, in the second fraction also 5, and in the third fraction also 5. When all the denominators are same, it will be a like fraction. And if the denominators are going to be different, then that is going to be your unlike fraction. Now you have to tell me in question number 4. In this question number 4 of your exercise 5.3, you have to group the like fractions among the following. Group means the fractions which are having the same denominators, you are going to write them together. Now these are the fractions which are given to you and you have to group them. Then how you are going to group it? Group means the fractions which are of the same denominators, you are going to write them together. Now for example 25 upon 4. 4 is there, so I am going to search the fraction which is having denominator 4 here. 11 upon 4 and rest it is not there. So that means 25 upon 4, 11 upon 4 is the first group. Next, we are going, this we have done 25 and 11 we have done. Now next is denominator 2. Let us search 13 upon 2. I have written 13 upon 2. Now the next fraction which I am going to search is going to be the fraction in which the denominator has to be 2. 13 upon 2 and then 5 upon 2. So this is going to be 5 upon 2 and there is no other fraction which is having the denominator 2. Next, the next fraction I am going to see is 7 upon 3. This has been done. 5 upon 2 has been done. Now 7 upon 3. 7 upon 3 and then 5 upon 3. Others are not there. So 7 upon 3 and 5 upon 3 is one fraction, one kind of fraction. Now two fractions are left, 5 upon 6 and 26 upon 7. But you do not have to keep them because they are unlike fractions. There is no other fraction which is having the denominator 6 and there is no other fraction which is having the denominator 7. And so that's why we have grouped them together. Okay, so these are the like fractions. But can you tell me, are these all together like with each other? No, they are not, because here denominator is 4, here 2 and here 3. Okay, so this was your question number 4. Now the very most important question, which is question number 5, and you have to do this question. This is the most important question of this exercise. Now before doing this question, you must understand this concept, which is what is like fraction and what is an unlike fraction. Okay, and I have explained you that concept. Now we'll be moving to example number 7. Just try to understand this example number 7 very thoroughly, and then I'm going to, then for you people, question number 5, all the 3 parts are going to be very easy to do. Let's move to example 7 and please listen to it very thoroughly. Example 7 is you have to convert the fractions to like fractions. Like fractions means that all these denominators have to be same. but here we are not having the same denominators. So what I am going to do is, the very first step of mine is going to make all these denominators same. So I am going to make the denominators same. For making the denominator same, my very first step is to take LCM of denominators. Whatsoever denominators are there, I am going to take the LCM. Take LCM of denominators. Now what are the denominators? 2, 3, 8 and 4. So I am going to take the LCM 2, 3, 8 and 4. Okay. Now let's take the LCM of 2, 3, 8, 4. 2, 3, 8, 4. Firstly this will go on to 1, 3, 4 and then 2. Again this will go on to 1, 3, 2, 1. Then again 3, 1, 1, 2, 1 and then 2, 1, 1, 1 and 1. So the LCM is going to be the product of these prime factors. 2 into 2 into 3 into 2. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12, 12 2s are 24. Okay. Now I have taken the LCM 24. Now my next step is that I am going to write these fractions. 3 upon 2, 4 upon 3, 1 upon 8, 9 upon 4. Written. Now I have to multiply with everyone. Equals 2. Now what I have to do basically is, I have to make my denominators here same. So if here 3 upon 2 is there, this 2 I have to change to 24. If here is 4 upon 3, I have to change this 3 to 24. If here is 8, I have to change this 8 to 24. Why 24? Because our LCM is 24, and whatever is the LCM, that only we are going to make the denominator. Next, if here is 4, I have to make this 4 as 24. Okay. Now how I am going to make? See, I have to multiply something here with 2 so that I can get 24, and I know that 12 2s are 24. Okay. Then if I am multiplying 12 in the denominator, same number I will write in the numerator. Okay. Next, see here, this is 3. Here I want some number so that I can get 24. 3 8s are 24. I know that on the table of 3, 24 is going on 8. So if I am writing 8 in the denominator, here also I am going to write 8. Next, on the table of 8, check where 24 is going. 8 1s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 8 3s are 24. So I am going to write here 3. That means 8 3s are 24. Next, on the table of 4, check where 24 is going. It is going on 6. 4 6s are 24. Right? And now whatever number you are taking in the denominator, multiply the same in the numerator. 3 here, then 3 will come here. 6 here, then 6 will come here. Now let's multiply the blank which was left. 12 3s are 36. 8 4s are 32. 3 1s are 3. 9 6s are 54. So now I have got the new fractions. This and this. I have got the new equivalent fractions, and you can see 36 upon 24, 32 upon 24, 3 upon 24, 52 upon 24. These all are having the same denominators, and these are the like fractions. I hope it is clear to you. Now you can see the solution here, how I have done. Firstly, what I have done is, I have taken the LCM, then I have written all the fractions separately. I have to make the denominators 24, so I had to multiply with certain number. 2, if I am going to multiply by 12, I am going to get 24. And if I am multiplying a number in the denominator, I am going to multiply the same number in the numerator. You must be knowing the equivalent fraction concept. That's what we have done here. And then 12 will be multiplied by 3. 12 3s are 36. Similarly, all the next fractions. And then you are going to get these all are the like fractions because denominators are same. So this was important example. If you are going to understand this, if you have understood this, then question number 5 of exercise 5.3 is very easy for you. It will be a quick revision for you. You can do these questions by yourself. Try these questions by yourself first, then only just look to the video so that you can tell your answer. Now let's move to the next. Question number 5. Convert the unlike fractions into like fractions. See, I will not be doing all the parts. I can show you the solution, but I will be solving only 1 or 2 parts. Right? but A part you can do by yourself because the LCM is 24. You can see here 3, 4, 2, 8. You all know the very first step is to take the LCM of the denominators because they all are different, and to make them same we are going to take the LCM. LCM of 3, 4, 2, 8. You all know how to find the LCM. You will take 24 as the LCM. Next, write all the fractions 2 upon 3, 3 upon 4, 1 upon 2, 1 upon 8, and then denominator is 24. You have to make 3 24, 4 24, 1 2 24, 8 24. Now what you are going to do is check what you are going to multiply 3 with so that you can get 24. 3 8s are 24, 4 6 are 24, so you are going to multiply with 6. Same number you are going to multiply in the denominator and in the numerator, and after solving this you will be getting the like fractions, right? Try to do B part by yourself. I'll be solving C part for you now. Okay, you can see the solution of the B part and try to do it by yourself and see if any mistake you will do. Please check it, cross check it. Now let's do C part. In the C part we are having the fractions 1 upon 5, 9 upon 4, 4 upon 3, 5 upon 2. Now here all my denominators are different, but I have to make, the very first step is to make my denominators same. And how I'm going to make same? By taking the LCM of the denominators. 5 4 3 2, 5 4 3 2, 2 1s are 2 2s are 4, 3 and then 1. Then it will go on 2, 5 1 3 1. Then it will go on 3, 5 1 1 and 1, and then it will go on 1 5. Right? So the product of these numbers 2 2 3 and 5, what will come here? 15 4s are 60. So what I'm going to do now here is my new denominator is going to be 60. All these have to be same. 1 upon 5. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to write all these fractions. 1 upon 5, 9 upon 4, 4 upon 3, 5 upon 2. I have to multiply with a certain number so that I can get denominator 60. Right? Now what I'm going to do here is, now 60, what I should multiply with 5 so that I can get 60? Let us divide 60 and 5. 65s are. Okay, now see, when I'm going to divide it, I am getting 12. Right? So that means 12 5s are 60, and here also I'm going to write 12, up 12, down 12. And what is 1 12s are? 12. Next, now I should multiply 4 by what number so that I can get 60? Again, divide 60 and 4. 4 25. So that means 15 4s are 60, and then up also I'm going to multiply by 15. So this will become 15 9s are 135. Next, now I can clearly see 60 is going on the table of 3 on 20. You can divide it, 60 and 3. 2s are 60 and then remainder is 0. So 20 will come. So here also I'm going to multiply by 20. 24s are 80. Next, 60 and 2. What you are going to do here? 30. If you are not getting how it is coming, just divide these two numbers. That's what I'm doing here in the rough. This is rough work. Now 30 and 30 will come here. 150. Now you can see 12, 135, 80 and 150 all are having the denominator same, 60. So therefore like fractions are 12 upon 60, 135 upon 60, 80 upon 60 and 150 upon 60. Okay, so this question number 5 is very important. Now what your work is that you have to complete exercise 5.3 and make sure that you are going to do this question number 5 very thoroughly, and you are going to know the concept of this, because the same concept we are going to use in the next exercise, which is 5.4. Till here all the questions are going to be same. The next part will be only of one line left, and that is you have to arrange these fractions into ascending or descending, right? So that means in 5.3 you have to do this, and in 5.4 also you have to do this. So basically question number 5 is very important. Please go through it, right? Thank you.